So DRCC, these are called the Bleepin pinches, and when I hear the word bleeping, I think of George Carling and the 7 words you can't say on TV, which I won't say. But these are the Bleepin pinches: 1 large, 8 medium, and then there's 6 smalls. They're the centre holds for the month of August, and they came out about a week ago. So we're going to stick them up on the wall and see how we go. We'll just roll through quite quickly. So the large guy, think something along very similar to what they do with the Ryle. It's dual texture all the way down the front. Really nice bolt hold. DRCC logo. You can obviously see all the colours, and then your texture on either side with a set screw hole at either end. Not just one end, either end, which is nice to see. As always, hollow backed from the DRCC, so this is, it still feels quite heavy, but it's actually not that bad. Rubber backed as always. DRCC doesn't roll without the rubber back. But what you're looking at is a very nice, big, wide pinch. It's, you know, it's nice. The texture's always DRCC's really good texture. But you're looking at something that is, you know, 4 hands. You're looking at 4 hands either side on this guy. Easy 4 hands either side. You're looking at 4 hands. This side is slightly more in cut than the other. You know, it's got a nice little curve to it. You can get to it, and this guy's slightly slopier. There's not much to this side, but that's the big DRCC Bleepin pinch. Every time I say bleeping, I want to say fuck, shit, cunt, tit, wank, but I won't. I'll say bleep. Then you move on to the larges. Black as you like. Absolutely black. Really nice lime green. And again, same thing. Dual texture down the front. Really nice. Always got a screw hole in them. You're looking at just... Then, you know, none of these guys are really massively positive. Some sides are slightly more positive than others. But they're, you know, they're going to be pretty hard. You're looking at good one-handed pinches. You're looking at a pad and a bit on one side, and pad and a half on this guy. This guy, same thing. Rubber back, really nice. Easily matchable if you're using it as a sloping edge. You're looking at a pad, and just about a pad all the way through. As always with the DRCC, really beautiful defining line between the texture and the dual texture. Don't know how they do it, but they do seem to pull them very well out of the mould. This guy, slightly in cut on this side, not too much, just a little in cut, sloping on this side. Pad all the way across, again, set screw hole. These are rubber backed as well because it's black on black. You can't see it. Oof. Again, pad and a half on this guy, this side, and then you're looking at a pad. It's a pad and a half either side. Quite a wide pinch, not massively positive. It's going to be interesting times, I think, this week. Number 4. Again, you could easily get two hands on all of these guys right now. You're looking at 2 pads one side, pad and a half on the other. So. But this guy's got a slight in-cut to it. Not much, just a slight dip. Just kind of nice. Jesus. This guy is just sloping on either side. You're looking at, strangely, 2 pads just about on that side and a pad and a half in the thickest part on this side. But it's going to be really just, you're going to go on it and just pray your hands don't ping. This guy's almost a system hold, to be honest. 2 pads and then, ooh, just over 2 pads. Not much in cut, a very flat pinch, but it's going to be super nice. And then I'm going to get some hand pain because this one is really super wide. Not very in cut at all. It's like a square that's been just slightly skewed. There's a slight in cut. Very slight in cut on this side, and then this is flat and away you go. Really beautiful round edges on these. There's no sharp edges on any of these holds so far. It's really nice to grab onto. You're looking at 2¼ on one side and 2 pads on the other, so it's slightly thicker on one side than it is on the other. Look at the shininess. I know we've got these a little bit dusty with cat, but they're so shiny. So shiny. And then you have the smalls in Ev's favourite colours. I'm not entirely sure I want to pinch on these, to be honest. They're kind of interesting. So the smallest guy out of the lot, you're looking at 3/4 pad. 3/4 pad, so you've got a slight taper to it. Very, very flat. Slight dimple here. But when I say slight, I mean like, you know, can you see the dimple on that? You can feel it, but there's just a slight dimple here to let your fingers catch. Oh, this guy's got some really nice. This guy's got 2 little dimples on it. 2 fingers on this side and 3 fingers on this side. You're looking at a pad and a bit, just under half a pad. So you're going to be really pinching. It's like 2 fingers thumb or 3 fingers thumb on this guy. This guy's super in cut. It's got a really nice in cut to it. Again, really beautiful defining line. And where the colours have mixed and gone into green, you know, these holds are very pretty. I know. I like DRCC. Oh, these holds.
What do you need help with, young lady? Nothing at all. I was just going to tell you what you have while I was away.
The fuck. These holds aren't rubber back. It's not rubber back. Something's gone wrong in my world. It's a DRCC hold and it doesn't have a rubber back on it. But the sanding's really, really nice. This guy, you're looking at a 3/4 pad and just about a pad. This little bugger, really nice. You're looking at pad, 3/4 pad to maybe a pad. No in cuts, fairly flat. Hey Zook. This is soon to be Chris's favourite new hold, I can tell. Slooping pinch. I'm mind blown there's no rubber back on these. Maybe they're just proving that they can do flat sanding. I don't know. Anywho, this guy, now that we finished our conversation with rubber backs, this guy really scooped in either side. It's like you could maybe just about get 4 fingers on this side. You can get 4 fingers on this side, but it's going to be horrible to hold on to. It's just got the smallest thing, and it just slopes in massively. You're looking at a pad and a pad either side. And then, the last one. This one's got kind of a cool swell on the back, actually. Again, sanding's great, inset washer, really little tiny little logo. Flat on one side, slightly, again, I'm going to use the word slightly a lot tonight, it seems. Very slightly in cut. You're looking at pad. Ooh, this guy goes to just over a pad because he gets quite thick in the center. So these guys, they sent me a, DRCC sent me a cape as well, my new superhero cape. So these are the Bleepin pinches from the DRCC. As always, dual texture madness. Set screw holes in all of them. 2 in the big guy. None in the small guys, but they don't really need it, I don't think. Good texture, crazy colours as always. We'll stick them on the wall and we shall see how they go.